We recently had the chance to drive the new 2015 Nissan Murano up to Whistler. Well, the Murano is back, but this time we've got a lot more time to spend with it, and we're going to get really up close and personal. First, let's talk about the front end styling. Nissan really wanted this new Murano to stand out in a crowd, and I think they've succeeded. The boomerang headlamps flow nicely into the sculpted front hood, and it has a very coherent design. This design continues to flow all the way to the back of the vehicle, where you can see Nissan's new floating roof design. Now, I love it, and Nissan hopes that you will too, because this is the new design that we're going to be seeing in their vehicles moving forward. In fact, we'll be seeing it soon on the new Nissan Maxima. The roofline has been lowered, which gives it a very sporty appearance. Now, I absolutely love these bulging taillights, but some of the people on our staff found them to be a little bit overstyled. We have the platinum trim here today, so I also want to point out the really cool chrome details. There is a decent amount of leg room back here. The back seat does recline slightly, but it might have been nice if it moved front and back, kind of like the Pathfinder. Now, even though the roofline is sloping, there is plenty of space up here, and there's still plenty of cargo room. The front dash has a very upscale look, and the mix of materials is top-notch. On this trim level, we have brushed aluminum, white stitching, and black piano finish that give it a very premium appearance. The screens behind the steering wheel and in the center console have incredibly crisp and clear graphics and are very easy to read. The infotainment system is actually really easy to use, and with the touch of a button you can access the around view monitoring system. It's a fantastic safety feature, and it makes parking a whole lot easier. And speaking of easy to use, we always talk about how much we love the Chrysler infotainment system, or Uconnect, but I have a feeling that this might give it a run for its money. We all think that this is one of the simplest and quickest systems that we've used for pairing our phones. We'll show you. Let's check this out in real time. I've already turned the Bluetooth on my iPhone, so the first thing I'm going to do is go into Settings, Bluetooth, and Connect a device. Yes, I'm going to be connecting a phone. I hit yes on here, and in just a few short seconds, the Murano shows up on my phone. I hit Connect. It's asking me if this is correct. I say yes. I pair it on my phone, and voila, successful, fast, and easy. Behind the wheel, it has a very relaxed and luxurious feel to it. Now, it's not as firm as the X5, but I do like how light and nimble it feels when maneuvering it down the road, because it still feels solid and planted in the corners. I've spent a lot of time with the Pathfinder, and this vehicle has very similar road manners. This Murano has been rated at 11 liters per 100K in the city and 8.2 on the highway. Our fuel consumption averaged 12.6 liters in city driving. I have a friend who's always liked the Murano, so I thought I would take this over to her house for her to check it out. And the first thing that she said to me was, "Wow, I really like that. What is it?" So that just goes to show how much the styling's actually changed. And it also shows that Nissan is staying true to their roots by creating the third generation Murano that still turns heads. So here are a few things that I like. The interior has a very premium look and feel to it. On the road, it's got a nimble and fun ride feel. And for the starting price, you get a premium looking vehicle without the premium price tag. I'm a huge fan of the exterior styling, and I especially love that floating roofline. On the downside, the lower roofline does reduce visibility, and even though you can shift manually from the center console, it would have been a little bit more fun if they had paddle shifters. Both the front and rear have LED accents, and the main headlamps are LED on the top trim levels. The other design highlight is the roof. It looks like it's floating thanks to a blacked out rear window and roof pillars. There's a lot of room on the inside for all passengers, and there's also a large cargo area. There's even USB plugs in the back seat that can control the Murano stereo from the back. Talk about battle of the playlist. The interior is really fresh looking. The dash and all the materials they used are really upscale and luxurious looking. Now, there is a faux wood finish that's available. Some people might find that it feels a little bit cheap, but personally I think it looks great. The base model, or S trim, is a front-wheel drive vehicle and it starts at just under $30,000, but it really doesn't feel like a base model thanks to heated front seats, satellite radio, backup camera, and navigation.